line here, girl. You got a problem here, guy?
We are here, Tinseltown, opening night of Scream.
Friday
night.
TGIF.
Just got paid Friday night.
That's right.
We are here to go see Scream.
That's it.
Scream
In the
6.
mix with Scream 6. Here we go.
I have to say, I was cutting the trailer for it. I had reservations. I know they already purchased the tickets. I got reservations on this big time. 'Cause I usually don't do horror films.
He doesn't. He's out.
And I'm really, really scared. I'm gonna get some popcorn. I might have to get a soda because I don't drink, but I don't know. And then this cat's got me between Little Scoot and Shay. So now I gotta lose man points in front of, how old is Shay?
10.
10-year-old girl. This is terrible. But I tell you what, let me go to Scooter first. What do we feel on Scream 6? Because you won't be with us.
Yes. That's all right, but
Another seat. That's
I'm
what we're
gonna be
talking
with them in spirit, okay? And we're ready to go ahead and see it. We got a preview of Halloween happening right now tonight with Scream 6. We are in the mix, so got like that next generation phase kind of going. Man, if you've seen Scream 5, you can see they've done a great job. I got to give them credit. A great job with reintroducing this concept without recreating the concept. So it's almost like it's almost like Creed 3 almost to the Rocky series. However, they haven't changed the name of Scream. They're keeping it in the mix with 6. So we're gonna see what happens after this. I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm gonna cut Scooter off, man. He's going too far. All right, we gotta go Ghostface himself.
Look at
Here's
that.
Little Scooter's here. All right, Little
ready
Scooter,
for this Scream movie. This is Scream 6. This is the new generation of the Scream saga. The torch was passed down in Scream 5. Now we got some new main characters, especially Jenna Ortega. And the thing about, now here's an interesting thing about this Ghostface. This Ghostface knows all about the events from Scream 1 to Scream 5. Has all the artifacts from Scream 1 to Scream 5. And it's so deep. Not only he says, I'm something a little bit different, but the mask that he stores, the reason why it's all beat up, because that's the OG mask. That's the original mask that Billy and Stu had. So, we're gonna see how deep this movie really is.
And wait a minute. Now we're used to seeing Scream kind of happen in these smaller towns. This one, I think, what is supposed to happen in New York City? Oh man, in the Big Apple? You mean Scream is gonna take a bite of the Big Apple? We'll see. I don't know. It could be a little apple. It could be Snapple. Either way, we're gonna be right here, excited, ready to get it in on Friday night.
All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna get through it. But I'll tell you what, Dan, I'm looking at the trailers. The only reason I'm here is Jenna Ortega. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
All
Look
right?
at that, huh?
So I'm hoping nothing's gonna happen to her. I'm not sure. All I can say is that we're gonna see you before
And after the movie.
There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. Guys?
Okay. This is after the movie, after Scream 6.
That's right. You're here, right here, before and after the movie.
All right. I don't know if I should go first.
Go. Yes, absolutely.
This is not my genre. I thought the cast was really good. And of course, like I said at the beginning, I went for Jenna Ortega. She was great. And I actually liked the girl who played the sister.
Yes.
I don't know who the actress is.
Barrera is her last
Right.
name. I can't remember her first name.
She was really good. I kept thinking when I looked at her, I don't know if any of you seen Matthew McConaughey's wife. She looks like Matthew McConaughey's wife.
Okay.
So I was like,
Yeah.
is that her sister or what? But the whole premise of the movie and everything, you guys know these characters more than I did. I didn't know who died. I didn't see 5 or anything along that line. I was kind of sitting there thinking, I'm not supposed to be here. I think it's for a younger crowd. I don't think it's for someone like me. I just kind of felt out of place seeing the movie. The plot, I don't know. Again, I've seen movies before where it's the person's supposed to be helping them out, turns out to be something else, and I think this is where this was going. I can't say I didn't like the movie. I think it just wasn't for me. I think it's going to be a while before I go to another horror film. That's about it.
All right.
So I'm going to let you guys choose. I'm a little...
Okay.
Scooter, you want to go? Why don't you go?
I'll go. Listen, and I gotta go ahead and salute the man, the myth, the legend right here. That work of art known as art, because he stepped out of that comfort zone and he hopped in there head first, hand in a fistful of popcorn, you know, and decided to go ahead and have a happy Halloween during March. Is really what happened. But you know, this movie, I will say, was, I mean, just in addition to the Scream genre, you know, you do got some quasi-predictable stuff that does kind of happen in there that tend to be sometimes less scary, a little bit more comical. However, all the actors and actresses, they did a good job. They did a good job as far as with the movie. Can't give this one, I would say, great. As far as a horror genre film for modern day times, I would say it's good, especially for that slasher film and everything.
Yeah. The ending, I liked. It's just, you know, sometimes you sit in a theater or you're watching at home and you just kind of feel like this isn't for me. It just,
Right.
I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm leaving it at that. Really got a little scoop.
Right.
Looking like the Unabomber
Yeah,
again.
that's it. If I could touch on,
please
you
do.
do see some like remnants of other, of course, like anything like the Scream franchise does. Quasi bringing in some older characters. Of course, bringing the big what if factor as far as in there. And you do see some tributes and everything to some of the early horror genres. And you'll see, I don't want to give away, you'll see those characters kind of in there. You'll even see a little bit of an implementation as far as within those storylines too as well. To say, when they were talking about, for instance, Friday the 13th, and you'll see kind of like that character kind of play out into what's happening in real time with the movie itself. I don't want to, kind of allude too much as far as to it, but you will see where they kind of try to modernize and kind of go ahead and I guess the new term now is requel. So that's the thing, it's a sequel, but it's a recreation of the genre.
Sort of like the
type
Terminator.
deal.
Sort of like the Terminator thing,
Right,
where we know
right.
the story, but they keep telling us the story.
Absolutely.
So-
Absolutely.
And I do want to put in, before we get to the little scoop, I do like, I don't think I'm telling anything, that Courtney Cox, you probably saw that. I actually
Right.
like Courtney Cox, even though I didn't see the other ones. So,
Yeah.
all right, so little scoop.
Well,
Because I could hear you over there going like, I knew that. So go ahead.
Yeah, it was kind of very predictable to me seeing, 5 Scream movies over and over and over and over again, especially, like when you hit that, like main ending, all right, like, okay, who's it about to be? I'm like, I called it, I called the ambition of it, because I don't want to give too much away. I thought the cast was good.
Right.
I thought the cast was good. Jenna Ortega, nailed it. Billy
Yeah.
Lewis's daughter, she
Right,
nailed it.
right.
Playing her role, and Ghostface is becoming a little bit more superhuman as the movies go by. And that's crazy that he is, because like you're just like, man, these are just normal humans, but then here they are just taking, blows from, like people who would, normally would be killed from, like that stab and this stab, and not just the killer,
Oh, that's a
but
good
like,
point.
but
That's
like
a good
even like
point.
the characters, like
Yeah,
these
'cause they were-
characters are taking some real gory and lethal shots.
They're making it.
and then they make it.
Yeah.
And here's well, because that'd be giving away something.
Yes.
But the characters are like, other people are being taken away in ambulance. They're like walking away.
Yes.
With the injuries that
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I'm like I said, I think it's going to be a while for me to come to the theater and come to a horror. Nothing against these guys. I'm glad we did it, but I think it's just for a smaller, for a younger audience, and I just kind of really think that it's really one of those things where you have to kind of really enjoy it for what it is.
Right.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
It's not a bad one. I think it's going to do really well at the box office. If it's anything like the others, and these guys know, then I think that's why it's Scream 6.
Right.
So I'm going to kind of let it go at this. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
No, that's it. That's it. The beginning too has a probably one of the most unpredictable plot twists, I will say.
Right. In the beginning of it,
yes.
I mean, she was stunning. I'm just going to say this, because she had on this beautiful dress. She was stunning in yellow. And that's all I'm going to say. And after that, that's probably what sunk my heart a little bit going into it, because of something happened to someone earlier in the movie. So I'm going to kind of let it go from that. It's hard because I like to like all genres.
Right.
I'm just not into it as much as I want. So you have it right there. So I want to thank these guys for putting up with me.
We want to
tonight.
thank him for coming on out. That's it. Stepping out that comfort. We appreciate that. That's it. That's why he is the Flybird. That's why he is. That's it.
Well, you know how I feel about these guys, and I would do anything. But I tell you what, when Halloween 27 comes out, I probably won't be with them when they do that. And when Scream 99 comes out, I probably won't be with them.
We'll go from Scream to Sing.
Well, we got other things. I think Shazam is up next.
Yes.
Up next.
John Wick.
You know,
and
then
so Galaxy Volume 3.
Right.
You know.
So we got a couple. I do have one point I do have to make. Tonight they do have the trailer for Dragons or Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
At this point right now, I know we're kind of a little long here. I'm not that impressed.
Wow. Okay.
I'm still gonna give it. I'm getting that feeling of, because of the stars in it, Chris Pine. There's somebody else that's in the film that I really
Rodriguez.
the guy from Everybody Loves Him. He's a good-looking dude. That dude.
I can't remember.
Bridgerton or something like that.
Yes.
Bridgerton.
Yes.
So, like I said
Michelle
before,
Rodriguez from.
she's in it. Okay, we'll give it on her. We'll give it on her. But for right there, so we got some movies coming up. This one, not all of them are going to hit for me.
Right.
These guys are diehards. They can take anything, and that's what I dig about them. That's why we're doing the podcast. So I want to say to you, thank you again. Our Instagram and pictures and everything along that line, we want to say thank you very much, and just anything. So I guess we're going to see you before and after the movie.
It's for you.
Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Scream.